I'm just saying that.
I think the control
just,
is always go back to the person, because if somebody tricked you that bad and you got to get outside of yourself, then they probably the wrong mate anyway, or the wrong relationship. It don't even have to be romantic involvement. It could be platonic. And if a platonic friendship is still a relationship, and I don't know how to conduct myself, or you don't know, it doesn't make sense. It's not going anywhere. Well, because the respect piece is there that we're negating away from, because again, we're disagreeing on something. Something transpired for us not to be in agreement, for us to have some type of conflict. So therefore, if we don't value each other in whatever type of relationship we're in, platonic, romantic, neutral, what have you, again, do you value that person? Do you value yourself first? And then do you value the person in that relationship? Well, because mind you, if I don't value the relationship, it's on.
Okay, well, we're talking about positive reinforcement, right?
Yeah.
So, it's a positive reinforcement is a concept from behavioral psychology that involves increasing the likelihood of desired behavior by following, positive consequences of rewards for people to be positive, right? So, you reward them for doing, things well, so instead of all the negative, somebody does something and you always got something else to say for instance, a great show, but I ain't like what such and such said, you know what I mean? And is that like positive and negative?
No, that's a backhanded compliment.
It is.
That's a backhanded compliment. Again, subconsciously, what you really said the second time is what you really meant, versus great show. What you said the second time to the follow up with the backhanded compliment is what you really.
Unless he talking about you and somebody else.
No,
right.
I think unless you talk about the same person,
or
like if it's just one person on the show, if you're the host,
right? If you
and you say
it's none of the above. If somebody says they liked your show, but they didn't like what somebody said, why can't you say I liked your show and you like all the other things that, and just omit the one that you did not like?
Because that's a backhanded compliment.
That's why I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, because it's like, okay, I'm not eliminating myself from that. People do it all the time. Baltimore, we famous for giving people underhanded compliments. We don't know how to outright congratulate somebody without a negative situation.
That's like if I say
and they do it because they.
Don't you think it's a little small? You feel me?
Right, and they do it as a learning. They do it as a learning. It's more of a learning thing. They want to teach a person, so they say, you know what I mean? You did well. They tell you what you did well about, and then they tell you what they didn't like, and that's understandable at your job, right? Because I had a manager that always told me when I was doing things wrong and never told me that I was doing things right. So that upset me. That's still unbalanced. So they figure they balance it by telling you what they do like, and then they tell you what they didn't like. You know what I mean? But again, you got to understand what your relationship is with that person. You know what I mean? So like T, you could come to me and say, I liked the show with you and Majestic Raw and them that I didn't go. The part I didn't like is I wasn't there.
Right. Say like again after but but bullshit. But at the same token,
it's like that for a lot of people.
After but is bullshit. Yeah. Don't butt me, then tell me something else. Tell me what it is.
So, Uncle Shelton, give me an example of positive, somebody doing something nice for you and you giving them a reward and a compliment at the same time. Crickets.
Say a reward and a compliment at the same time?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is a great show. I love y'all energy. I appreciate what you bring.
Where's the reward?
But I want to comment on that on the other comment.
Of course you do. What's the reward? You buying us all t-shirts? We get what we get? What we get? Uncle Shelton, what we get?
Y'all get no bull jive mugs and a pack of cocoa.
I want it. I want that. I'ma hold you to it. Hey guys, we're gonna make those mugs too. Where did you get your mug from? Where is it at? Let me see the mug. You ain't got it today.
Oh, it's in the kitchen. I can grab it. Yeah,
Right,
but yeah,
right,
I
right. We
got it.
want those mugs, so we you gonna make your own. We can make them, and everybody gonna get
Yeah,
one.
I want to put a different. I want to put a more branding. I want to work on my logo, put a branding on it.
All right, I
So
can help you with
get
that.
it
I
all
can
together.
help you with that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
so before you hold your thought on that other thing, Uncle Shelton, T,
Yes.
give me an example
I
of
believe in a simple thank you.
somebody doing something nice for
Thank
you,
you. I appreciate it.
and
Listen,
you're giving them a reward.
thank you. I appreciate you. Give you a hug, a big smile, cause y'all know I'm a laugh and smile all the time. But again, like
I
it
like
don't
your
it
positive
doesn't always
energy,
have to be tangible.
but I want you to give them something.
I'm
That's
gonna
the
give you
game.
roses
That's
all
the
colors.
game.
Like I
Roses.
listen,
Okay.
I love
All
to give
colors.
again give us our flowers while we still here
That's the cutest
when we
thing.
in each other presence
I like.
versus because again if you give out outside external rewards and stuff sometimes that makes people seek validation.
Well, in this case, it's not
So
because we're
positive
friends.
reinforcement is
Yeah.
job well done. Thank you. I appreciate
I
you.
want a reward. I want a tangible
I'm
reward.
gonna give you some candy,
But
Sonji.
I'm saying that
Sonji, you love candy, don't
Right,
you?
I know what you like, so I'm gonna
I
get
like
you.
that. I'm saying I'm excited. The energy is the high. The
I'ma
battery
give
is
you.
getting up
Or
there.
you want some different color roses? You
Even
want it
though it
all.
was down there, it's coming up. It's coming up.
Right,
It's
I'm gonna
coming
give you
up.
a hug. I'm gonna give you some love.
I
I'm
like
gonna
it.
compliment you. I'm gonna do those things
I like it. I like it. I like it like
because
that.
again, that's the positive reinforcement. Because again, we know we feed off of each other,
Right, we do.
and we try to sway it to go the right way, so that we can keep our balance going. So we do give a lot of hand claps, a lot of thank you, I appreciate you, and it works. Because again, as adults, we shouldn't need a treat like a puppy.
I want a puppy treat. I want a puppy treat.
Dang.
I want a
Ain't
Scooby
nothing
snack.
wrong with some
I want a
cupcakes or
Scooby
something
snack.
sometimes.
I want a Scooby snack.
Right, no
Listen,
Scooby snack.
but the thing is, it's like you can leave that as it is if it's fine. The thing is, it's like everybody doesn't need. You know what everybody needs. In other
Right.
words, if you're in a relationship, you know what that person needs to make them feel good, right? But you actually know more about what makes them feel bad than you know that what makes them feel good.
No, they gotta know what makes them feel bad.
No.
What makes you feel bad?
I'm talking about. I'm going back to the energy
I'm sorry.
level of the battery.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
They
You
gotta.
know, I'm not going to no negative. This is not a negative show.
It's
This is
not.
all about positive energy.
And-
That's the reason why it's so hard. Because
Sonji,
go ahead.
we gotta find these people who know who they are and what they what they have, what they willing to tolerate, what they wants and needs are, what their reassurances are, their self-awareness are, those things, their self-acceptances are.
That's
Because
another
again,
show.
if you
Just
rely
because
on
we're
someone else,
just because we're positive,
We're
don't
not
mean we have to kiss
relying.
their ass.
And that's but I understand. I understand.
that's the positive right there.
I understand the kissing of the booty.
And again, people play on it.
Yeah,
So
they do.
if you constantly
You
try,
don't
because
want to deal with nobody like that. I'm talking about the people that
they move the line. They move the line.
Oh my God!
They
I
move the
understand.
line.
I understand.
Yeah.
Trust me.
They move
Sometimes
the
don't
line.
make it that easy for you to be
You make
positive
it right. They
towards
moving the
them.
line.
Oh my God! And that's true.
Baby,
That's
you
true.
upset?
But I got you though. I got you.
No,
What you
no,
upset about?
I understand that. I understand that, and I'm sure Uncle Shelton can't wait to bust out that circle and say something about that. Go ahead, Uncle Shelton. You got the floor.
Come on, Uncle Shelton.
No. I mean, the only thing I was saying was like, when we talked about earlier, when you said, somebody said you had a great show, but you ain't like what somebody said. I think that's different. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact is, you might not like what I said, but the show as a whole was great. It's two different entities. Now, if I was the only person on the show, if I'm the host and whatever case be, yeah, you can't really tell me it was a great show and I say, I don't like what you said, because that's different. You know what I'm saying? But we can have a great show. I'm pretty sure it's people that don't agree with what I say. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the show is great. You know what I mean? And you could say, okay, well, you didn't have to say that, whatever the case would be. But if they're being completely honest with you, and you want them to be totally transparent. I had somebody tell me before, they wished me well, but they didn't care for the content of the Coyote Man show. I had somebody tell me that before. I'm like, I
Right,
respect your
right.
honesty, you know,
That's the
because they were
Coyote
still
Man
supporting
show.
me. They was like,
You
yo,
talking about the when it was on WB?
But
yeah,
people want you
yeah.
to
She
appease to
was like,
them,
it
then
just
you
wasn't
stop
her
being
thing.
you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not everybody's
Hmm.
thing, you
Right.
know, because
I was
it
waiting
was
for
Yeah,
somebody to
yeah,
say
it was
not
a
that.
everybody's
sketch
thing.
The being
comedy,
you part.
Yeah, it
and
stop
it
being
wasn't
you. You
everybody's
stop
thing.
being who you are, your authentic self, because you trying to appease. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
T said that. Oh my goodness, she should have said that a little different. Well, even if I said it a little different than somebody else saying, oh, she should have said. No, I don't know how to say. I don't know how to be nobody else but me.
And you got to be you.
I don't.
You got to be you. That was but
Yeah, do
so
you?
yeah, so
You ain't gotta go too far out your way to be positive.
Right.
that's the thing. Most of you guys are pretty positive. It's just that the the problem is when somebody comes in the room that's negative, to not like absorb their energy and then take your energy level down, or you the one that's negative and don't know how to switch off and bring the energy level back up. So that's the key. It's like we said with the battery, it's a balance, and that's the key of being able to like kind of like balance it. And you don't want to stay 100%
Well, put yourself with people who's going to check you and say,
negative.
"Are you good? Your energy a little off. Like
Yes, you
you
have
not
to check on each other.
you not with a smile, with a your mannerisms. Like
That's right. Shout out to Alabama guys. Alabama always checks in on me, checking in. He calls it focus check. He'd be like, focus check.
right? You gotta get on your Zoom.
He's like checking just to see if I'm good. You know what I mean? And where's my? I don't know what to say. Sometimes I hit him and be like, "What do you mean? What you know?"
Am I in trouble again? Like, what did I do today?
Yeah, right. And he'll be like, no, I just know you had some high expectations about something that didn't happen, and I was just checking on you. I was like, okay, I just wanted to know what you knew. You know what I mean? I didn't want to assume that's why he was checking on me. But people check on each other, and just to make sure that to keep them a little bit balanced, because um you might have somebody might have a what I would say, they don't care about triggers, right? In some relationships, they don't care if they triggering you, right?
They don't.
And they learn your triggers just so they can trigger you,
Just so they can trigger
and
you.
then feel like, okay,
and get upset when you don't be triggered.
but this is not. But here's that part right there is a growth right there. But say you haven't even gone past there. So some people trigger you on purpose so they can get you over your triggers, right?
Right.
But they ain't clue you in on it, right?
That's them poking the bear. I'm poking the bear, poking the bear. Then when the bear eats your hand, you mad, but you poke the bear.
Yeah, I don't think you should pick on people like that.
I don't think so. I think you should
think
know
so.
what your triggers are and hopefully master yourself and not be so triggered by other people's actions and
Know who's
emotions.
who. You know what's what.
It's easy to say.
And
You
it,
know, a bear,
what
like we
I
said, you know,
know.
a bear gonna bite you.
How
A
you say
snake
it,
gonna
Uncle
bite
Shelton?
you.
That sounds good.
It does.
Sounds good.
It takes a
Sounds
lot of
good.
work. In this day and age, it takes more work than before because everybody seems like they so easily agitated, annoyed, overwhelmed, overworked, all kinds of things, and they just bring it, carry it with them. Like,
wrap it up
the
now.
bag lady.
She putting it together.
And then they just,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna throw this bag at you,
Yeah.
throw this bag at that person, that bag at this person.
Yeah.
Like you don't got your own bags.
Throw a positive bag
Right.
at me full of money.
Right. But they do.
You can throw-
And then
that's
they
the
want
only
you to
bag
capture.
can throw it.
But then
That's
again,
the only
the
way.
accountability and the apology has to be just as big as this foolishness that you throwing out. And they don't do that.
Should be.
Like, they don't do it. They just be like, rah, rah, rah. Like, what's wrong? Baby, you woke up out the bed. You breathing.
Woke
You're
up
not in
out
the hospital.
bed, get your swag on.
Like, why you so
What's up?
angry? Why you so grumpy?
this grangery.
Let me give you some of this hugging. I don't know. I just try
Well,
to live day by day.
Sometimes that's all all they need
Yeah.
is a hug or some love or
You
something.
need a hug.
You need a hug.
Well, yeah. Well, I'll take about $100 so I can go get my toenails done and fingernails and break them all off. And just don't matter what it's for. I take gifts. Y'all, I ain't for all that huggy all
She
day.
lying.
Listen,
Give her a good hug. Get her out her Krabby Patty
because
bag.
the minute that when you stop getting hugs, you gonna wish for them hugs.
Right. You stop giving her hugs, her whole world gonna disappear. Like
hugs. I do like
nobody
hugs.
love you
Right.
no more.
Nobody gave me a hug today. She's a Care Bear, so like she love hugs. So no.
When I get home, I want to.
What's
hug
that old 50 Cent song? Nobody loves me. I don't like y'all anyway.
Oh my goodness.
She gonna miss them hugs.
Yes. Give her.
All right, I didn't throw the hug in over the edge. I was just saying I'll take gifts too. But anyway, T did treat me out for my birthday. Good look. I wanted to go see Marlon Wayans yesterday. That didn't work out for me. So I think I'm gonna see Coco Brown. He was at a Comedy Factory. So I'll go see Coco Brown. I did see him before, so I'm not mad, but I did want to go. But the plans fell through. And the other thing is, Coco Brown will be in town next week, guys. Go check her out at the Comedy Factory. I'm gonna go see Coco.
I tried to get me some Chris Brown tickets. Me and my daughter in love, but baby, there was a mortgage payment, and I'm like,
yeah, that's too much.
I love her. I said that's gonna stop my
Brown
talking.
still breaking up relationships.
Yes, he is. Let me tell y'all something. If the ticket's too high for T,
it's right. Y'all know I'm not going, but I'm like, Ellie, you sure you want to go see Chris Brown? Because I done talked to the husband. We done both had for them in Austin. It's like $1,000.
Whoa,
that's a lot.
That is.
Plus it's $1,000 for the meet and greet.
wow.
And I said,
it's the booty grab.
There you go. That's stop our talking runs.
Like the booty grab meet. I'm telling y'all, listen, y'all. I'm having all kind of technical difficulties. This system is wonderful, but I need IT to come in here and do some maintenance on the system. So I'm gonna go ahead on and close this out. But to wrap it up, but T pretty much wrapped it up with the what she said last, but I can't remember because she started talking about Chris Brown. that made me not focus. But
right, I wanted to see Chris Breezy too. So I'm like, let me talk him into getting you tickets. We get us some tickets. We in there.
Chris Brown and yeah, you get some tickets. Man, I'm gonna get in trouble. I ain't playing with y'all. Don't set me up. I'm going right to that meet and greet. Ain't nobody gonna see them pictures.
Now, the financial side of me is not going to no meet and greet.
Listen, I'm going to the meet and greet.
If he get 10 people to say yes, donations. That's $10,000 off the break.
Listen, that man need to be his $250,000 a week.
Right, that's an easy. Not even money on the ticket prices.
But guess what? I'm taking donations. I need money for my ticket, my plane ticket, my meet and greet, and my doctor bill from when I get the black eye.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be enough makeup for that, baby.
Yes, indeed.
Nobody
looking like a polar bear.
Baby, I ain't gonna be able to help you with that one.
Look, y'all got women that's just jumping on him and all kinds of stuff. I'll be up around his neck.
I'll be like,
I'm 50. And I like the kick.
Especially you get some drinks in you.
Stretch.
Shit, we don't even need alcohol. That's the crazy part about us. We don't even need alcohol, honestly. We just feel that natural.
We got a lot of views on that video that I don't even know if you've seen it on IG. We had
basically half a drink.
Glass of wine, and we was dancing. I ain't never think I
listen.
Do no wrong.
I saw Sonji all in the stream looking like.
We got a lot of views on that dang video. I don't even know if T
We was in the bed by 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
T ain't even see the video. Yeah, we went to bed early, but you know what? There's a white party on August 3rd. You should go. Majestic Raw and T. We should all go.
August 3rd.
Yeah.
What day that's on?
It's going to be at the casino.
Oh, you did tell me about that.
That citywide white party.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did see tickets for that.
I like the casino.
Y'all,
you like the casino?
Go. Uncle Sheldon.
Do you really?
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to.
I ain't gonna be able to go. Not this time.
We're
gonna bring you on the live. We're gonna bring you on the live. We're gonna bring you on the live.
Next time you there, just give me a slice.
We're supposed to go out a lot about nothing right now, and it's all good. What y'all do? Y'all want to do next week, or y'all want to take next week off?
Y'all know I'm not here. I'm out of the country.
You gonna be out of the country next week?
I'm on my way to Greece on Thursday.
That's right. So we'll take. Hey, Uncle Sean, we're gonna take off next Monday, and you be back the following Monday, T. Yes, you is not going for no 2 weeks.
You'll be gone for a month.
Did you say she was gone for a month?
You say that a little slow.
When you coming back? Something like when you coming back?
Figure around, get her groove back.
We'll take 1 week off. We'll be back next week. She gonna call in.
All right.
I'm gonna call in.
You could call in, T. T is showing off. That's why she ain't got no Chris Brown ticket money.
Right, I don't.
This chick.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm about to go.
London.
Listen, I was like
Greece,
Chris
London.
Chris Brown, like.
No, I'll take Greece all day. See,
if he was talking about $400, maybe I could.
Yeah, $1,000. That's a lot.
But $1,000, Chris.
Wow.
Listen, shout out to Chris Brown, the entrepreneur. He know what he's doing. He's making his money. He had to get that money back.
Yeah.
So all that foolishness that happened with the bad relationship and all that negative energy in that car that day that ruined his whole life. And sometimes if you're under the influence, you don't know how to get pulled back. But I'm just not drinking around anybody that look like they're gonna punch me in my face.
Yeah.
So with that being said, you gotta be careful who you're around when you're under your most vulnerable. And sometimes when people drinking, they in their most vulnerable state. And I ask everybody, are you an angry drunk
or a happy drunk? That's the difference.
And then if they say, what do you mean? I'm like,
that means you don't know, bro. How many times you got kicked out?
And ready to go to sleep. Right. How many times you get kicked out and do people come looking for you?
Right.
Because you somewhere where you ain't supposed to be at. Now I got to deal with the angry boyfriend and you in the closet with somebody you ain't supposed to be with.
You took her out drinking. She came home.
And then if you know anything about Majestic Raw, you know they be in the basement. All right, Uncle Sheldon, we going to the positives. We just want to stay positive. The positive vibes. I'm opening up the slides while you give us your whole summary of our show today.
Positivity is important. It's very important. I need people to be more positive. Even if it's positive, then I'm gonna whoop your ass. I need you to be positive about what's going on. You know, I need you to be positive in your decisions and relationships. Because the thing about it is, ain't too many things that you get to choose in this world. You can't choose your mommy or your daddy, your siblings. But you choose your friends, and you damn sure choose your significant other. So if they fucked up, you fucked up in your decision making to make them your friends or your mate.
That's true.
Take accountability for it. It is what it is.
Okay, Uncle Sheldon. I say, guys, stay positive, even in a positive manner. Things ain't gonna always go the way that you want it to go. People are not gonna always be the way that you want them to be. They're not gonna say what you want to say. You know, if they don't, that doesn't mean that you just go into your own little negative space. You try to spin it off with some positive energy. They try to influence them in a positive way to see what it is that you're actually saying, or you're trying to, talk about, or you're trying to. They may not ever see it the same way you see it, but hey, if you are coming to add to a situation, Add the positive to it and not the negative because they're gonna remember the negative. And T,
Life going life. Enjoy the ride.
I'm about to
Put
fight
your
her.
hands up.
We can refight her right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna get her.
Keep it going.
Life be life and
Life
it's gonna
be life.
keep life.
It is.
And while I'm in Europe, y'all just do y'all little boring Baltimore thing.
No, I'm serious. My life is not peachy cream, baby. But I make the best out of it. I promise you.
And I like the fact that you do that
I
too.
do. I do. Because I know, long as I wake up the next day, I got another day to get it right.
And the gentleman in the 50s tank top.
I was feeling the
That
tank
wasn't
top.
You know what? I'm gonna still stay positive with that joke being said, and I'm gonna say it's too hot out here to be negative. Go get you a smoothie and cool off or something.
All right.
Yeah, I hear that. It's hot.
I got on a tiger or the leopard or I don't know what this is I got on, but it's an animal.
Not an animal. An animal.
Love you guys. We'll talk to y'all next week. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, but we had fun because that's what we come for. All right, Uncle Shelton,
Yes, indeed.
Team Majestic Rock. See y'all next week.
All right,
The
all right.
week
See ya.
week
All right,
after
Uncle
next.
Shelton.
We that next.
That's
All
right.
right,
week after
Majestic.
next.
All right,
All
T.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You stay cool in Florida, yo.
Yeah.
I'm trying. It's hot.
I know it
Hey,
is.
it's hot
Man.
here. I don't know how it is out there in Florida. I still know there's a lot of water there. I would like to be there. I'm traveling.
Watch out for them
Did
gators.
y'all see that picture of me floating on that duck?
No.
Oh my God!
You was
I had
floating on what?
a baby, a duck. One of them baby floaties is a duck, and I was this my first time actually swimming in 8 feet um without a floaty, so I had to use that little duck to get across there. But anyway,